Alright, I'm just going to shoot a quick little video, tell you how to set this thing up here. First thing you're going to do is fold these arms out here, like so. You can see that. Then you'll take and put the props on. This is a black prop here. It'll go with the black button. The white will go with the silver, and so on and so forth till you got them all on, and they just kind of twist on there, like so. There will be 3 of each. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is take this cover off of the camera. Okay, let's turn this camera a little bit. Okay, then you want to take your ST16 and turn it on. Let that boot up. It's like an Android based tablet. You want to have all these antennas facing that way, just like that. So that's booting up. You'll turn this on, press that button once, press it and hold it until it does that. Then you'll get this screen here. And sometimes this thing takes a little bit of time to connect with the camera, and if it's taken too long, you just want to turn this off and turn it back on again, and it should connect with the camera. So you can see it says reconnecting to camera, please wait, and GPS is acquiring. When it reaches the minimum amount of satellites, it will say ready. Okay, so it's not ready yet, but we are also inside, so I'm going to take it outside and we'll go from there. Alright, before we go outside and fly it, I'm going to put this micro SD card in here. It goes in the bottom of the camera, and you want to face the colored part of the card towards the back of the camera, and just click it in there. Now you want to do this while the hexacopter's off, otherwise you'll have the gimbal trying to compensate for where you're trying to turn the camera, and it can burn up that motor in the gimbal. So you always want to make sure you put that card in before you turn anything on. Alright, let's go outside. Alright, it looks like we're ready to go. It says ready. Oh, we just lost satellites. Okay, now we got 7. Alright, it looks like we're ready to go. GPS says ready. We're not in smart mode, we're in middle, in angle mode, which is where you want to be. You don't want to be in smart mode, and you don't want to be in home mode, because home will bring you back to home. Obstacle avoidance is turned on off. That's where you want it to be. This switch right here is very important to not be in smart mode. Angle mode only, and it should say that somewhere on here. Now I just switched it. Okay, so angle mode only. To get her started, you're gonna press and hold this button here, and you'll see the props have spun up, and you're gonna slowly raise up on the throttle, and there she goes. Now to bring the landing gear up so you have a full 360 view from the camera, just click this switch here, and you can see the landing gear goes up. Alright, now we can take this off and fly it around, and you remember your green is your front and red is your back. Just go on a quick little flight around here, just for demonstration purposes. And you can see we'll stop right there. We'll turn over this way. And you can adjust your camera up and down with this little potentiometer on the back. And you can pan it left to right with that, but you got to be in that proper mode with this pan and tilt switch here. All right, so we're way up there. Remember, green's your front. Gonna fly it on back here, and it's probably best that you land this on a level surface until you're really comfortable with the craft and how it lands. So we'll bring it on down here in the street. Get it a little above your head. Bring the landing gear down. Slowly push the stick down. Okay, once you're on the ground, hold the stick down, and you'll notice the motor's kind of go into like an idle. Then you'll hold that red button down again, and it will immediately stop all of the props. So that's the basics of flying this Typhoon H. Now, when you shut it down, you always want to shut the drone off before you shut the controller off, because if something were to interfere with the drone, it can basically take off on you or receive signals from something else if it's not bound to your ST16 transmitter. So you always want to shut the drone off first, and then the transmitter. All right, man, that's all I got. Thought I'd shoot you a little video to walk you through how this thing works, and I hope you enjoy it, man.